As we do see, as we point out, teams dropping up, getting into their areas quite nicely inside game.
First game here today on Miramar, as if they want to try and climb back up just a little bit.
Like at the end of the day, the teams that are in the bottom 8, and especially 10 from below, they realistically need point game to really kickstart their phase 3 contenders. And then talking about the kind of chicken dinner aspect, what I love about the game so far is that every single game we've had has been a different winner. But YMCA, Unity, getting close together. Snoopy down to 30 health. No, 1 health. No, knocked down from Turbo Banani.
He starts the engage and he gets clapped right back by YMCA. Smoking him on through, but Snoopy is going to get sniped away in the distance with that scar.
Is it worth it? That, in my opinion, that wasn't really worth it. You're better off just get out of there. Exactly. Get in that vehicle, or even just prone down under cover. However, and just vision themselves around. So there's a high chance that they're not going to really be put under too much pressure if they do hold side of that.
Dost actually getting into the dead center fight. They don't want to say that. As I said that, actually 3D Max, they're going to also straight back. They got 4 cars under their control.
Man.
Almost going to be losing Pollard Derek. Here it is. Another knock coming back in the distance from CTR on Phantom. But now the compound has been stormed, and Dost Pilot are not ready to give up quite yet, and they actually want to try and take this one home. Flush it out. Nicely done by Solo. Gets an extra point for himself.
Yeah, nice security coming out. Gonna go into the toilet. He does get knocked down though from the side of DOS Pilots. Even though they lost 2 players, they do have a relatively successful compound breach, so to speak, to take down, I believe, 3.
Telecom, like, apply a lot of pressure at that point.
Exactly.
Next shift, gonna be on the edge towards Tornado Energy.
From YMCA, as we saw Katana taking the chance to move in to the southern side of that circle.
3 Max, only 2 members remaining, as we saw earlier when they got stormed over by DOS Pilot. And you can see a few teams actually try and like surprise each other by going up on the west, but it's not actually looking too good because Katana are really close actually to last crew.
Yeah, and this is it. Last crew and Katana going very much against each other, but Rip gets knocked down from Talk as AK skill down to about 20 health. Going to have to be very careful. Azrin getting another knockdown onto last crew, and I think that's them down to 2 players.
I think it might even be 1. I'm not too sure. I'm going to see on the left what's going on, but Azrin going to try and raise back up. He does that. The M4 going to be a really good.
Yeah, the revives are coming out.
There's 2 members still up. Jap and AK skills can try and chuck it. If you put a grenade here, actually do deafen out your enemies, so they can actually try and get a little bit closer. They will not quite scout you out, but still it's going to be last crew back up to now 4 members. Going to be a 3v4 scenario. Katana, they lost 1 earlier against Tornado Energy, so that's going to give them an advantage to last crew.
Maxizor, in my opinion, needs to be a little bit more aggressive. You don't want to leave Azrin and Talk on his own, on their own, should I say, because that's going to be essentially a 2v4 situation. Under that, no, Azrin is going into that other building, which is a wise choice. Great nades coming out from Maxizor, getting 2 knockdowns. This has to be the push. This is the trigger point for Katana to drive on forward into that building, go up that stairs and get that squad wipe.
They're looking for a 3v4. Azrin pushing, missing a few shots on top of them. Looking for the storm here. It is coming through. Oh my god, what is going on for last crew? Last crew take out Katana out of the picture completely in 16th position.
Not quite the push.
Kajuti, a little bit low there. Might want to be a little bit careful. If he has smokes, this might be the time for him to chuck it out.
Around his compounds, Chumasera has been knocked out of that circle quite heavily, but the high grounder where last crew and Stellar are very good positions as inside games. Now look for Heart Shift.
LXG and YMCA getting a little bit close inside game. They're going to try and actually get involved. They have the high ground. This is huge for inside game if they can actually try and steal a few points away. That's what they're good at. We saw in the last few games. All of that 360 mid-air coming on through from inside games, but he dies in style. That's what you're looking for. With that SLR action coming out from Fuse. Does try and maybe flush him out, I'm not too sure, but I think the steal that's going to be inside games, unfortunately losing 1 member unless they get there in time. Here it is, inside game. They're looking for a nice 3-1 split. They could try and take him down on the left side.
Great play by Fuse, although the angle from, I believe, Senix does put Fuse down to about 24 health. The grenade comes through. Hit games are to the south side, entering into the circle.
Yeah, the team that's actually really good is going to be Rewop, as Rewop pick a fight here with Heart Shift. In distance also you had a last crew that are doing absolutely awesome. Here it is, Heart Shift, they're knocking great. Gonna have 1 knock on top of Nihanas. Will that be the end of the story? The shift is gonna be pretty central.
Wow.
Damn, that's a little bit surprising. Also Heart Shift, so that's gonna be great. They have the opportunity. They heard the shots, and why not? It's a high ground. We're pretty safe.
Of
course. Putting off that engage. But guess who from Rewop going to be on his own there a little bit, split away from E1. Oh, that headshot from last in the distance. Mutt doing the bang with that shot.
Yeah, more bang for your buck coming out from Muck in this Miramar game. Inside Games, we got to say though, they're still a 4-man strong team, so they do have that kind of man advantage in that situation. Muck does secure that frag onto Ewop. Now, guess who I think is the only player left from... Well, actually, no.
Oh, he got in time.
No way.
It is?
No way.
They come out on the side.
Push?
Yeah.
Yep.
Taken out.
It's going to really close in. I think that's intelligent play coming out from Inside Games.
It is good call now, but for the long term, it's not going to be really efficient. It's going to force a rotation out of them.
Yeah, but that's fine because, but so do all the other teams around them. Like, look at those pilots. They're getting put under a lot of pressure, although they're taken down the side of Hard Shift. That's a frag being secured. Although now Inside Games join in on the fun as Hard Shift are eliminated in 12th place. Those pilots now possibly going to be taken out by Inside Games as Rita is the only one left standing. Push on through, going against the blue zone. This is what I was talking about. Inside Games, intelligent play. Now they can turn their attention on the last crew. They only have to cover that kind of angle ahead of them as they look to get into circle. As Tornado Energy do look to take down Ferrari Breach. 3D Max getting taken out in 10th place. 19-29 players.
Ferrari Breach in a 2-1 split, not looking too good. Inside Games now, as I said, they had to shift from so west. They're going to be clashing with last crew. Last crew actually going to be having a little bit of a dip and a few rocks to work with. That's some defensive matter. Jap in the front line, going to try and engage this hostility shot.
Okay,
Jap, here it is, a 2-1 split coming on through. Move's going to be the next shot target by Odstrolovac. Get a nice headshot. Be careful. Move there. Pretty late. Solo not looking good. Zampek did get knocked away, same for Jap1, but the circle is slowly creeping on top of them, and that surely will be the end of Jap1 from last crew. Mook and AK Skills are applying still so much pressure on Odstrolovac. He's going to be on his own now. Going to be a 2v1 scenario and gets instantly shot. For Angry Kids, they're going to try and set up another compound under their control. It's a very small area, so 2G split I think makes a lot of sense there. Just in case you do lose your members on the shift, you still have your team remaining. But actually, Unity, they're going to try and pull the offensive on top of Northwest for Angry Kids, and they might actually get him because it's going to be a 1v3 unless he does revive Rony Crane time. He will be coming back up on board.
But they have to make this push now, maximum, because they only have less than 2 minutes before this blue zone closes in, and not only will they have to push for Angry Kids out by taking them out, they also have to be aware that this next phase will 95% go down the south and have to make them go across that road, so they really have to be careful. Although facing into the fire, to the breast of fire, as he does get knocked down by his own Molotov.
A roasted orange. What was that?
A roasted orange.
I mean, it might be nice. I haven't given it a try, but that was very unfortunate coming out from Unity. They did lose orange. He might get res back up. But now that they had an opposite knock, maybe that's an opportunity actually for the team on the tippity top there for Angry Kids.
Maybe pushed on forward and secured a couple of frags, but they're playing it a little bit safe as 2 members of 4 Angry Kids with those mini red zone nade shots getting taken out by Milky Way.
Northwood's got knocked away, and that's going to be a 1v4 scenario. Can you do the moves, Ronnie Crow? You're already done in the past against Katana, but no, he's instantly going to get flushed away. 4 Angry Kids out in
this next phase going to show up. As I said, most likely it is going to go down south. It's going to push the likes of Tornado Energy and Unity away if they're not too careful. As AKA Skills gets knocked down, the smoke grenade is not really doing that much to keep him in a level of protection, but if he gets inside the hook, which I believe he has, he should be able to get
taken down for last crew. So if he wants to res, he's got to do it now. He did actually got AK Skills back up.
Yeah, that was really wise. So as I said, the circle did shift down south, putting Unity in a position where they have to try and pinch across that road, and it's not going to look too good for them because Milky Way are waiting outside the circle. They're going to look to pinch them through. Tornado Energy have been relatively quiet in this game, but they're still a 4-man squad.
On one of their members, though, Mailman is going to be knocked away and instantly flushed out by Stella. And Stella, they're going to try and lead the entire offensive here, though. Tizarine, can you make it out alive? I'm not too sure. Orange just get taken out by the blue zone. This might be the end of the story and the end of the tale of Unity. Tizarine solo, grenade going to be chucked right over his head. Will it be enough to take him down? I'm not too sure. He's in a dip, so the grenade right roll back over to him.
Oh, DP has to be a little bit careful on the rest of his Milky Way team now. Getting the vehicle, try and push their way through. Down to 3 teams, 9 players left standing. That is an average of 3 players each. But Milky Way are still a 4-man squad as they're in that vehicle, pushing on through into the circle.
One grenade or Molotov is all you need. Here it is, going to be chucked over. Going to get roast last crew. That's what we're looking for. Another Molotov, a little bit too short on the throw. Maybe the last one there will be enough. Here it is. Going to be forcing them out. Yeah, it did go right in the building. Perfectly done by Zoom.
No.
Muck is going to be put down, chucked away, taken on the other side actually by that Molotov. AK Skill is going to be the last member remaining. And I say that, the caster curse coming in clutch and takes out last crew in now 3rd position.
So 2 teams, 7 players. That's 4v3 situation. Milky Way still a 4-man strong team, and if they take this,
so Stella that can actually try and direct the pace of this next upcoming fight versus Milky Way.
And I kind of get why Milky Way are being a little bit safe. You could say that they have the man advantage, so they could be a little bit more aggressive. But I kind of get why they're being a little bit more calculated, because they don't want to lose that man advantage, right? They just want to get into the circle and then use that man advantage to their advantage, so to speak. But Celis is doing a great job of pushing him back. That's the thing. You fire those shots off. Don't get me wrong. You hope to connect them, right? The aim is always to connect those shots. But even if you don't connect them, Max, you're pushing them away. So you're hoping that the blue zone will put them under even more pressure. All the while, Celis does get taken down to 36 health. Great shots coming out from Milky Way in return.
They were trying to actually slow down the engagement. Here it is, Milky Way. They're going to have to pull the trigger at some point. They're going to be using off-string and also man to turn number 2 of 3v2 scenario. Stella up against DP and Izoom. Izoom actually going to be shot down. Oh my god, he clapped straight back on top of Molman. Can he make the plays? I'm not too sure. He's actually going to try and go for the rest on top of Off-string.
No,
but be careful
he's
over there,
not.
Beamy. Going for the play of the century. Going to try and go for the right side split and try and actually take by surprise. The members of Milky Way looks pretty good so far, but does miss those 2 shots on top of the SLR. Zoom and DP grenade. Coming on through, a little bit too far away from... Actually, when he rolls back, he rolls back on top of DP. Izoom going to be the 1-man standing army. As I say, that winner chicken dinner over to...